Once upon a time, Hansel and Gretel lived behind 9 mountains and 9 rivers. They lived with their father, a woodcutter, on the edge of a deep forest. One day Daddy went to the forest to cut wood, and the children wanted to surprise him by picking strawberries. "But don't go far," said Daddy. "The forest is big and you can get lost." Hansel and Gretel were careful, but as they picked one strawberry after another, they didn't even notice that they had reached a completely unknown part of the forest. "Gretel, which way home now?" Hansel asked. "I don't know," replied Gretel. "We must be lost." The children walked back and forth in the forest until they saw something strange. Among the trees stood a little cottage made of gingerbread, chocolate, and candy. The shutters were made of marzipan. The roof was decorated with cookies, and the fence was made of lollipops. "What a dream!" Hansel exclaimed. "Or magic," added Gretel. The children got hungry and couldn't resist. Hansel broke off a piece of chocolate from the door. Gretel took a piece of marzipan shutter. Suddenly the door of the cottage opened, and out came the old grandmother. Well, 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 who's eating my cottage?" she asked with a smile. "Excuse me, Grandma," Hansel apologized. "We're hungry and we got lost." "Come in, children. I'll give you something good to eat," said Grandma. The children were a little scared, but Grandma seemed nice, so they listened to her. The cottage was cozy inside, and there were plates full of cakes, sweets, and cupcakes on the table. The children ate their fill and said thank you. But when they were about to get up, Grandma locked the door. "Now, children, help me with the housework. Hansel will carry the wood for the stove, and Gretel will help me cook." But Grandma was no ordinary woman. She was a witch. The children quickly decided they had to outwit her. One day, when the witch was preparing the big oven for baking, she said to Gretel, "See if the oven is hot enough." But Gretel cleverly replied, "I don't know how to climb it, Grandma, show me." The witch got angry. "That's easy. Look like this." And she climbed into the oven. At that moment, Gretel slammed the door shut and bolted it. "Quick, Hansel, let's run." The children ran out of the cottage, but before they disappeared, they took a few more gingerbread men for their journey. After wandering for a long time, they finally found their way back home. Papa was very happy that the children had returned. From then on, Hansel and Gretel always stayed close to home, and no one ever let them go into the forest alone again. And the gingerbread house? It remained in the forest, but there was no longer any danger. Only the birds would occasionally break off a piece to eat. And the bell rang, and the fairy tale was over.